Well, hey there guys, today I am bringing you a DIY infant Dippin' Dots costume. I came across this on Pinterest a couple of months ago, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, I want to remake this for Ari because it's genius and it's adorable, and it's actually really easy. Before we get started though, I did just want to say that if you are new to this channel, welcome, and if that subscribe button down below is red, make sure that you hit it so that you're notified anytime that I make an upload. So let's get started. So supply-wise, you're gonna need a foam board. I just got this at the dollar store. Then you are going to need a lot of pom-poms. I got these at Joann Fabrics, and I think they were $4 or $5 each, so they were super inexpensive. And they have a lot of different color choices. If you have a boy, they have boy colors as well. Then you're also going to need some glue. This is the one that I just chose to use. It worked for the project. I would definitely suggest that if you want something like super sturdy, that you use like hot glue or something, but it definitely worked for one night. It's going to be just fine. And then you also need a pair of scissors, a baby hat, and something to write with. And then the last thing you're gonna need is some kind of big bucket that you put your child in. You'll see later on, I got this pink one, I think it was $8 from Target. Super inexpensive, and it's also a really sturdy bin that I will be able to use afterwards. The last thing that I forgot to show you guys, but you'll see later on, is you're going to need obviously the Dippin' Dots sign. I just went ahead and printed it off online. I will leave down below in the description box for you guys the direct link if you need to print it off. And then I just laminated it to make it a little bit more sturdy. So first you're going to want to take your foam board and put the bin that you're using on top and kind of do like a rough sketch around of how big the circle is. Now if you look at most of these, a lot of them have the Dippin' Dots coming around the outside, which is super cute, but I just decided to do mine a little bit differently and make it my own take on it. So I wanted it to be inset a little bit because normally Dippin' Dots are not, you know, hanging onto the sides and coming out over. So I just went ahead and kept cutting it until I had it so it was just a couple inches below the bin. If you do it this way, make sure that the bin that you choose goes on a slant. Otherwise you're gonna make the circular ring and it's just gonna fall all the way down. So I just made it so it would just be a couple inches from the top. And then you're gonna wanna cut out a hole in the middle as well that's big enough to pull your baby's arms through. And then you're gonna take all of your pom-poms and you're going to glue your heart out. Just glue and glue and glue and glue. And then the last thing you're gonna put pom-poms on is the hat. And because the hat is fabric, it's porous, I found that it was easiest to work with if I put it like around a ball so that I could easily stick them on. But because it is porous, the glue kind of goes to the other side. So definitely don't stick it on anything that you're really worried about getting something on. So after you have everything made, it's super simple to put together. You just put your bin on, you're gonna stick your Dippin' Dots sign on the front. Now I used a pillow on the bottom. I put my boppy inside so that that would kind of like encase around her so she wouldn't flap over at all. And then I put 2 blankets in front and back of her as well. And then I went ahead and slipped the ring over her and pulled her arms through so that she was up over it. Then you put your hat on your baby, you take your loose leftover puffballs that you have, and you're just gonna lay them in front of your child preferably. And this is so that there is something for them to grab onto that is not attached to it. Because this isn't like a permanent costume solution, she could easily pull off the little pom-poms on it, and that is why I decided to put the loose ones just kind of over top of her, because it also added volume to it, but it made it for something that she could hold on to and she wasn't going to ruin the costume as well. So that's gonna be it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. It was super simple to make, and it actually only took me probably around an hour. If you guys try this out, make sure that you tweet me. All of my social media links will be down below. I would love to see your creations, or if you've done some other DIY for your kids' costumes, make sure that you guys tweet me those, because I would love to see them. If you guys enjoy this, make sure you give it a big thumbs up because that helps out my channel, and subscribe if you're new, and welcome. If you guys noticed, for those who've been around, this is a different lighting setup. I finally have a nighttime filming setup that I can use, and the perfectionist in me is happy enough to post it. And hopefully that means that there will be more content for you guys. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.